So I think that it's possible to grow using just chatting if you are one of the top guys. That's the key. So a lot of the top streamers get criticized right now when they they use just chatting as their category when they're streaming on Twitch, but they're actually playing a game or they're actually doing something else. And the reason why they get criticized is that they're using it as a growth mechanism where they end up crushing everybody else in just chatting by doing this. So if you're doing something less popular, like playing a less popular game, and then you switch over to just chatting while you're playing that less popular game, you can use just chatting as a category as a mechanism for growth. But that's only if you have a significant audience. You have hundreds of concurrent viewers, maybe thousands of concurrent viewers. Can you use this as a growth mechanism? So I don't think it's truly a growth opportunity. We did an analysis in a previous episode where we looked at the number of just chatting streams that were out there versus the versus the number of streams that you're competing with. And it was one of the better categories on Twitch in particular to potentially break through on. But the bottom line is that it's so incredibly saturated regardless that you're going to need some sort of critical mass of viewership to get anybody to notice you on just chatting because it's such a huge category and everybody has now caught on. So everybody's starting to pile into just chatting on a regular basis. So I think the quote unquote growth opportunity there is small unless you're big. Same thing is the case with Twitch across the board. If you're one of the big guys in any major category, you benefit, and all the small guys end up getting crushed on top of the pile. So only the people at the top 1% win. I mean, let's take a look at it right now and look at the category and look how saturated it is. If you were just to objectively browse through here, Perrin, and look at how possible is it to break through, what would you say?
So when I look at Twitch and you want to see like how can I break through, Twitch has no algorithm, so it's all about being top above. You call it above the fold in marketing, but it's just basically being above the scroll. You want to be up here on the top. Let me go actually to an actual size. I know this will be hard to read, but you want to be top of the fold, which means before anybody would scroll, which means you have to be in the top 10 streams. In order to be in the top 10 streams, you would need to have a higher than. So do you have, an average of 4,000 concurrent viewers? Most likely not. So if you're not above the fold, you're not going to get really any traffic or growth in here. And so on, it goes so on and so on. Even to get in the first like top 100, you're going to need more than a couple hundred concurrent viewers. So it's not for small to medium-sized growing streamers. You're not going to get growth here. When I did my stream yesterday, I only have an average about 20 concurrent viewers. I saw one new follow, and they probably didn't come from browsing this category. I guarantee you. So, and that's not going to happen. It's too competitive. There's too many really, really highly viewed streams. So yeah, you're not going to grow by having a just chatting strategy. Now, you could take just chatting, take an audience that you're mining from a different category, a different niche on Twitch, take a period where you do just chatting to highly engage with them for a while, or maybe start your day off with just chatting before you roll into your main game to ease into it, or to provide a little bit of more highly engaged content to engage that audience and get them to be very loyal to you and to become really, really great viewers. That's what I would use it for. That's and it works out really, really well for that. I would work it into your streaming strategy in some way, but don't expect to get organic growth from it. It's not going to happen unless you're already really, really big.